Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome to Sage Muse. All Sag all the time. My name is Heidi, and yeah, welcome. So, y'all, I caved, and apparently I can't cure myself. So I talked to a doctor, and I have bronchitis, which ends up meaning that I kind of have to cure myself. So I got cough syrup, and I need to just maybe spend the rest of the day resting. We will get back to our normal schedule soon, but I can only talk for so long. Oh my goodness. This allergy season has been the worst. If you've been going through it, let me know in the comments, right? Because misery loves company. So anyway, Sag, this is where we take a look at the week ahead. Now, we're not going to see every single thing that's happening in the week ahead, but just give you a kind of a general scope for what your week's going to be like so that you can be prepared. Yeah, that's why we call this getting ready for the week ahead. For sure, for sure. And I was looking at the astrology, and it does feel like in the beginning of the week, we're very much, not just we, like the energy is very much about getting things done. And towards the end of the week, we may be thinking about romance. Yeah, I saw that. Because starting on Thursday, Venus in Cancer is trying Neptune in Pisces. Like, okay. Wow. It makes me worry though. Like, be very careful about being too much in fantasy. You know what I'm saying? Especially with Neptune. Make sure have some measure of clarity and reality involved. But let's get into it, because the energy driving your week, though you can't see it, I guess, is the solar plexus chakra, which is something that we control. Solar plexus chakra, I believe, is Sagittarius. The frequency of the solar plexus chakra, the yellow flower of life, supports our sense of self, our personal power, and our willpower, as well as our knowing of who we are and what our contribution to the whole is. Now, when you're, and this is my belief, okay? I believe that, like, one thing that Sagittarius is prone to, because of the solar plexus chakra, it's the extra need to be very mindful of gut health, because we can tend to have like digestive issues, problems with the stomach, because that's where we hold our shit. In the stomach. So just saying, Sagittarius. And that reminds me, because last night I was doing meditations, like I was doing my new moon ritual, and I just happened to listen to a woman who does Qigong meditations, for releasing energies and emotions from your body. Because even after you've been through something, you can still hold the energy of that in your body. And it's a known fact that we hold trauma in our body, and that can lead to illness. I still, to this day, believe that my mother got cancer because of depression. Fight me. Fight me. So, okay, let's get into it. Because, look at this, Sag. There may be some decisions coming up, right? And rough road is here. Prepare carefully before you continue. Like, whatever your direction you're going in, or what you're taking on, or maybe you already feel like you've been on this journey that's been really long, and that's been tough. And the truth is like, you may be thinking a lot about decisions you have made or decisions you have to make. And I feel like Spirit's telling you, don't let the roughness of your situation shape your decisions. You know, make sure that you come outside of that, because you don't want, like, because we don't do shortcuts. You know, you can't do shortcuts. It's not going to make this road, especially if it already seems rough, it's not going to make it less rough. You know, it's not going to make it quicker. You know, the path is long, y'all. And so, and especially for those who have been, you know, on a long road, you know, they want you to be very mindful of your choices. But what I do feel is like calling in a lot of power here. You know, specifically feeling very powerful this week. You know, feeling your fire, definitely. Because you're here with the flame of courage, lighting the path of bravery amidst shadows of fear. Like taking chances and doing things even though you may feel some fear around it. You know, I love that. I love that. So I wanted to do something, you know, that you can look forward to. And, you know, I wanted this to be inspiring, you know. I feel like this is also telling you you're strong enough. I really do. No matter how hard your road is, I feel like it's telling you you're strong enough. Okay? So here, we're still seeing this tower energy. Lightning disruption, which tends to talk about a sudden change. And it can be a sudden change that's kind of stressful. And so the fact that we're still seeing it kind of tells me that it hasn't happened yet. And the tower can be very, right? Like, what do I do now? But the truth is that it's setting you on a path, which is allowing for you, definitely something new, to get back to your sense of wonder and discovery, which is beautiful. So if you start seeing fireflies and lightning, oh boy, then you know it's close. And this is 444. Plus, it's 444 plus 4 plus 1 is 5. Oh my gosh, like, yeah, believe that. So what would be good for you, Sagittarius, is, wow, because I feel like, yeah, like create a routine is here, and then F being nice. Wow. So I feel like this is a new way, like, of where you're more focused on doing things for yourself, a little bit less focused on doing what everybody wants you to do or doing so much for others. And not being like, you're not like being nice about it. That doesn't mean you're being mean. You know, it just means that, no, I don't have to do everything for everybody. You know, I got enough to do. And Spirit is saying this is something you need to do, like, as part of your routine. So, you know, so that you get some practice, okay? So what's under the deck is interesting. Is the 9 of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. I feel like you're really devoted towards your stability, maybe your home. But really a sense of you. Confident and really committed to your stability. This could mean money's coming too. Especially with, like, there's a rise in success. Like, you're confident that whatever it is you're doing is going to reap the rewards you want if you just stay committed. And there's definitely a message of, I'm staying committed, right? I'm staying committed because you're very committed now to whatever it is you value. Okay, now. I felt that. I felt that. Your energy is something, Sag. The Hermit and the Devil. The Hermit and the Devil, Sag. For real, for real. Yeah. You might have some toxic people around you. And you're staying the whole way away, but you may also be like doing things to tackle bad habits of your own, or because with the Hermit we're getting information, we're shining light, so you may really be holding yourself back from others for sure to shine some light on things that just aren't working for you anymore, whether this is bad habits or people or whatever. Like for this card, it's people. It's people, but whatever it is, you're like, you don't want any of that energy around you. So you may be tackling a whole lot. And the Wheel of Fortune is shining on you, Sag, in opportunities. Like for real. The Wheel of Fortune, that's an unexpected chain of events, but it's also very positive. And we are ruled by Jupiter. So it's very much some good fortune is coming your way that you're probably not expecting. Because, I feel like too, it may have something to do with being able to work less or get some more time for yourself. At the very least, you're feeling happy. For sure. Whatever is happening, it is allowing for you to take a break. Or it could be something paying off that has been a long time in the works. But let's take a look at the Emperor. Ooh. Two of Wands and the Ten of Wands. I mean, you're starting to see a future that isn't so loaded up. Isn't so loaded up, Sag. And it does feel as if you have someone, or it could be more than one person, even though it's the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups can be a very strong friendship or partnership or whatever it is, but they're taking some worries from you, Sag. Taking them from you. Oh. Amen, amen. So what's supporting you is other people. Like, we keep seeing this. Okay, the Page of Swords, the Fool. Okay. You could be learning of something through other people. So this is a new beginning, okay? And I feel like you may actually be like connecting with people where you can really exchange ideas. And there's a sense that, especially ideas with where you're going next. And there's definitely, you may be traveling with people. That could be. But there's definitely a sense of being really supported and having your ideas supported. I love this energy. Let's see, though. What's the Fool and the Three of Cups? Yeah, the Queen of Wands. These people, I feel like these people feel inspired by you. You may even be helping people to move forward, right? And that can be by example, but we're seeing the Queen of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Death card. It's a big change, right? I'm not saying that you're leading this group. It just feels as if you're connecting with people who have similar ideas to you, who are kind of interested in the same things, in transformation, in change, in moving forward, in new ideas. I love this. And I feel always with the Three of Cups, those are people that they're friends. They want to support us. They want to, it's a lot of communication. And I just feel with the Page of Swords, it's like, especially if there are new things you want to start, you're going to be connecting with people who support that. I love that energy, actually. And it makes you feel good, like feel confident. But I feel like these people are inspired by whatever it is that you want to do. And who doesn't love that? What's challenging here... Because we crashed smack dab into the Five of Wands. What's challenging is that Five of Wands energy, which is people who don't agree with you. You know, and maybe that's how you actually wind up connecting with support, because you figure out who's against you, right? And you don't keep them around anymore, is basically what it's saying. With the Five of Wands and Judgment, says that you really tried. You really tried with certain people, but it's like you can't get past certain things. And so you're making the decision to just be at peace with it and not even try anymore. Wow. Sagittarius. You know, which could have a lot to do. And the Two of Wands keeps showing up. Wow. The Queen of Swords. The Three of Pentacles. Yeah. You're so much being led to collaborative energy with other people. People who think the way you do. You know, maybe with this Five of Wands energy, it was just impossible for them. Maybe you were just too different. You know, maybe that's what it was about. But you are going to be feeling really good, honestly. And maybe like with the King of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Patient Witch, which is the Hangman, I believe. I might have the numbers wrong. You're going to be wondering why you didn't do it sooner. You know, why you didn't do it sooner. Because there's something about moving some people out of the way for people who want to sit at your table. You know, I think that sometimes we try to get things to work with people that we just are like, you know what? I'm wasting too many breaths here. So let's see what you need to focus more on. And what you need to focus less on. What should Sagittarius focus more on? Sagittarius. What should Sagittarius... Oh, Sagittarius. That was random. You know, it's kind of like before you become the Phoenix and have your rebirth, you may have some things that you need to clean up. Okay. What should Sagittarius focus more on? What should Sagittarius focus on? Peace. Changes that will bring peace into your life, Sag. Honestly. Okay. Because that's a 5, which we know are changes. Yeah. Changes that will bring more peace and more rest into your life. What would that be? What should Sag focus less on? Try not to overly focus on material things. Yeah, like between worlds and time to go. It's like, when am I going to have enough to get there? Like Spirit wants you to stop focusing. Focus a little bit less on that. You know, you may be overthinking it. You know? And just be. Just be, Sagittarius. So let's take a look at what your relational message is this week. Ugh, gosh. And in the extended, I will look at that Wheel of Fortune energy and see what that lucky change of events is. For sure, for sure. So what is Sagittarius needing to know about love and relationships for the week ahead? Sagittarius. You hide away, it's on the bottom. Love and relationships this week. Love and relationships this week. Love and relationships this week. Destiny. Some people might be coming into union like, ooh, sacrifice. Love and relationships. Wow. If you've been dealing with a twin flame or someone from your past, I just feel like you're deciding no. Now, I know how that's going to affect some people, what they're going to think, but for you, it's kind of like there's not enough good feelings. Like, there's not enough joy. And it's kind of like too big of a sacrifice. Sag, a whole bunch came out about this. Like, I was having a coughing fit, so I turned it off, but the X, toxicity, and adventure. Like, I just feel like for some, there may be an opportunity coming up to have a reunion of sorts with someone. Maybe they contact you, Sag, where they want to heal things or whatever. But for you, I feel like you've already sacrificed enough joy in this situation that you don't want to deal with the toxicity. And you'd rather just adventure. You'd rather just go for something new. Okay, so don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. So far, that's all that's showing up. But well, let's see if we're, you're definitely not going to deal with people this week that steal your joy in any way. So you can apply that to your other relationships as well. Anything else about love and relationships for Sag? Love and relationships. Wedding. Oh, wow. Some people may be taking their relationship to the next level. So if you are in a committed relationship, it might be moving towards marriage. And like, if you've been waiting for the ring could be coming, because anticipation is here. Because there's a gift, there's weddings. Okay. Yeah, this could be someone you wind up marrying. Someone who really understands you, and vice versa. And it just feels like whatever this is you're receiving, you've waited a long time for it. So I will look at that in the extended, because that could be many things, Sagittarius. Okay, Sag. Okay. So that's what I have for you. And if you join me in the extended, I'm going to take a look at the decisions you're needing to make, because obviously there's something coming up, and take a look at, some of these new things. So that's what I have for you, Toodles.